My name is Aaron O'Loughlin, and these are my technology tools. My tools for implementation are based on the Classroom Teacher. My Web 2.0 tools are Google Docs and Text2MindMap, and my mobile app is Remind 101. My first Web 2.0 tool is Google Docs, and its strengths are that it allows both students and educators to organize all their files through a simple Google website. There's no need for a flash drive. Files travel through the internet, allowing access on any internet-capable device. Students and teachers can exchange files through Google Docs and their inboxes. Once you go to google.com, you can go to the Gmail and sign up for an account. Here you can send and receive emails, and students can sign up for this so that they can access the apps which are up in the top right hand corner. If you go to Drive, that is Google Drive, where you can store files. Here I have a master's class, my South Shelby, the school where I work, files, and my summer schedule. Under Masters, you can see all of my documents that I've saved on Google Drive, and they are easy for me to access wherever I go. You can also create a new file or upload a file from your computer. Students can also go to the app form and go to the calendar, which we will use in our class. Here you can schedule things by daily, weekly, or monthly, and I will have my students use the calendar app as well as the Drive account. Example of how I'll use Google Docs in my class: students will be given a short essay assignment on the sports learned at the conclusion of each month. Students will upload their documents to Google Docs and send them to me to save paper. Another assignment that we'll use Google Docs on is the calendar, where students will put together a weekly exercise plan. This document will also be uploaded and sent via Google. My next Web 2.0 tool is Text2MindMap, and its strengths are that it's a website that helps produce a graphic organizer in the form of a family tree layout called a mind map. This helps students and educators express the main ideas of a topic without writing it in a paper format. One may use colors to keep the diagram organized and eye-grabbing to the viewer. It also helps the viewer notice the tie between the subject matter and its extensions. Once you go to text2mindmap.com, this page will pull up, and here you can see I did an example of a baseball lesson in the physical education classroom. And on the left side over here, you can make adjustments to the diagram. For example, if I needed to change bases to base, I would just edit it, click draw my mind map, and it will make those adjustments for you. You can also move things around to make it look however you want it to look. It's a pretty neat website. How I plan to use Text2MindMap in my class is throughout the school year I will require a mind map to be created for certain sports that were learned. In the game of baseball, for example, students will create a mind map with the premier subject being baseball and what key components are needed to perform the game effectively. They will need to describe each key component and express their understanding of each one listed. The mobile app that I plan to use and I've already started using is Remind 101. Its strengths are that it allows a teacher to set up a group text messaging system where students cannot reply. It allows educators to send class assignments, reminders, alerts, and updates after school hours. It's a safe way for educators to communicate with both students and their parents in the community. You can set up scheduled alerts reminders from when you are away from the phone. This app has the ability for teachers or coaches to set up multiple groups or classes to their specifications, and it's a great tool for coaches, teachers, or administrators. You can first set up your Remind 101 by going to the blog site remind101.com. Here you can start your group. My first group that I created was high school girls basketball, as I am their coach. Over on the right hand side, you'll see that it gives you a random phone number, and this is how students will receive the messages. They will type in the access class code, which mine is at high school girls basketball, all shortened down to meet the code needs. And as I scroll down, you will notice that I've sent out messages recently to keep them up to date with the summer schedule. Here on the right hand side are all the students who have joined this group for girls basketball. I can type messages here, I can attach files, and it will go straight to them. And I can also set up scheduled alerts. This is an example of what it would look like on a mobile device. Teachers and students, once they sign in, they will pick if they're a teacher, a parent, or student. Once logged in, teachers can manage their classes all in one place, so you can see what messages you have sent out to what classes and in an orderly fashion. Teachers can schedule messages ahead of time, like I said. Teachers can also send photos and documents and check who has viewed them, which I think that's a cool app for any class. And students and parents can join. It's really simple to have them join. You just need an email address or the class code. I plan to use Remind 101 in my class by helping remind students of their homework assignments. In physical education classroom, homework is not as typical as other classes, so when an assignment is due, it can be easy to forget. Remind 101 will help me keep students on their task. I already use this as a coach. I just started using the app less than 1 month ago, and I love it. Players cannot reply to my messages, but they still gain all the information needed for when we meet up as a group. 3 challenges that I face with my selection are: students need internet access to use both Google Docs and Text-to Mind Map on the Web 2.0 tools. Students may need scheduled work days to ensure homework assignments can be completed on school computers. And my third challenge is each student may not have a cell phone, creating issues for the Remind 101 mobile app for updated messages that I send out. In conclusion, there are many positives to the Web 2.0 tools and mobile apps I plan to implement into my class. Though there are challenges in each phase, it is our job as educators to ensure each student has the opportunity to achieve at a high level and be creative in meeting those needs. I'm excited to implement these tools in the upcoming school year.